Hey everybody, Luis here, coming from the iTeach Lounge, and today what I want to do is show you some of the cameras that we have available, and then some that you may be able to purchase or that you already own, and show you some of the features and some of the advantages and disadvantages of using some of these different cameras for capturing classroom videos. Alright, so the first camera we have here is one of our older Canon cameras that we have in the iTeach Lounge, and this camera takes tapes. They're called mini DV tapes. A major disadvantage of this camera is that if you shoot for an hour and a half or an hour, that's how long you're going to be waiting for the video to import into your computer. Generally, we don't recommend buying a camera of this type right now. This is kind of older technology, but you may have one of these lying around the house that you want to use for your assignment, and that would be fine. The other thing to check with this kind of camera is your connection type. A lot of them only have a FireWire connection, so that's going to be a problem if your laptop or desktop doesn't have that kind of connector. So again, this is sort of an older technology. Right now, next to it, we have the same brand, Canon, but a different kind of camera, and it's much lighter, much smaller, and it's a Canon Vixia camera. And the difference between these two cameras here is that the one on my right takes memory cards. And so when you're finished recording, you can transfer the recording from that card much faster than with a tape. And again, it's a much lighter and smaller camera. So we highly recommend looking for a camera that will take memory cards. Another advantage of some of these cameras that you want to look for is being able to connect an external microphone, as that's going to allow you much better audio. Continuing on my right, here I have a Kodak ZI-8. Unfortunately, this camera has been discontinued. However, Kodak still makes a very similar camera, or it's going to release a similar camera called the ZI-12. We really like this camera because it's very small. You can put it on a small tripod. It has a memory card as well. So again, you can replace the card with a bigger capacity one so you can record more video. And then it's very easy to transfer the video to your computer using a USB connector. And most computers have this kind of connector, so we really like that. And then, like the other cameras here, you have ability to connect an external microphone so that you get better audio. This also doubles as a still camera with 5 megapixels, and I believe the new model that's coming out to replace this one will have 12 megapixels. So buying this camera, you're not only getting a good portable video camera, but also a nice stills camera. Continuing over here, we have my own personal camera, and this is a Nikon D3100 with a 35mm lens. So an advantage of these cameras is that you can replace the lens, and so you can put a variety of different lenses depending on what you're shooting. This camera has a really nice sensor on it, so you get really nice cinematic looking video. But a disadvantage is the video on this one, as it is on a lot of still cameras, is limited to 10 minutes. So you want to check, if you have a still camera at home, you want to check what the limit is for shooting video on it. So this shoots high definition video, and it's really nice. And again, you also get a stills camera with that. Now we're going to look at some of the mobile options here. Here I have a phone by LG, so it takes some video. The video is not that great, especially in low light. But again, you may have a phone that already shoots video, so you want to check on that. And in a pinch, if you have good lighting, you'll be able to use that. If you have an iPad, the second generation of the iPad has a camera built in that allows you to take 720p video. So if you have an iPad, that could also be an option. The only problem with the iPad is there's no way really to put it on a tripod. So you'll have to find some way to secure it so that your video is stable while you're using it. It also doesn't do very well in low light, so that's another thing to consider. Now the iPhone, whether you have the iPhone 4 or the new iPhone 4S, does shoot very good video. It can even do well in low light because it has a nice wide aperture. The 4S, and the big difference between the iPad and the new iPhone 4S is that this is 720p, this is 1080p. So the resolution is a little bit higher on the iPhone 4S, but either device will allow you to capture video. But again, with the iPhone, you don't have the option of being able to put it on a standard tripod. So you'll need some kind of tripod attachment or some kind of stand with these devices in order to make that video nice and stable so that you can use it for a classroom type of observation. So as you can see, there's a variety of different cameras that you can either get here or you can come in and we can help you use them here in the iTeach Lounge. So we have a number of different cameras ranging from standard definition using tapes to using memory cards and high definition. We also have some iPads, and then as far as cameras that you can purchase or you can maybe already own, you have your standard phone, and then you have something like an iPhone or smartphone, and finally you can also now purchase DSLR cameras that can also take video. So again, these are a lot of different options you have available to take video, and if you have any questions about any of these, you can stop by the iTeach Lounge and we'll be happy to help you with that.